Okay, so we got another Fiesta video. I'm gonna start by sorting out the tie rod on this wheel here so that we can finally get the car steering again and get some real progress done. So I'm just gonna let the camera roll. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Watch this. Fits. 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 It fits. It fits. It fits. I'm not going to be able to get to the back wheel from it. And then of course the one wheel I'm working on doesn't fit. Doesn't fit. Doesn't fit. As you've probably seen, I've been trying to take these off and it's just been a pain to get these lugs off. And I've realised why. Because Ford cheaped out on these lugs and they're plated. I forgot what material it is that they're plated with. So these swell and then your 19mm socket won't fit over it anymore. So I've had to go and spend more money now on a 19.5mm socket. So I'm going to wait for that to come tomorrow, then see if these will then finally come off. But if you own a Ford, know that this is a possibility that your lug nuts can swell and then you won't be able to get them off anymore. So bear that in mind if you own a Ford. Alright, so I've had to buy this tool. It's a 19.5mm so that this can fit over the lugs. So I've loosened up this one now, as you can see it's spinning. I've loosened up this one and I'll explain why I had to get this. It's because these are 19mm, but because of this cap on the top here that Ford puts over this, it won't fit a 19 anymore. So you got the 19.5, here's the thing, it fits in the 19.5 as you can see. Like, right there, 19.5 it fits. But then, I'll get a 19mm, and I've tried many 19mm, but here's just one of them, just to show you. I'll try to put it on this, as you see, it doesn't fit. And it's because this top cap swells up, and when it swells up, your 19 won't fit anymore. So if you have a Ford, just beware of this, because it can happen. But on the 19.5, it fits over it. So you have to get a 19.5 if yours do swell up to be able to take off the lugs. Alright, the clip is now off, and so is the boot. I had to use a bit of WD-40 to get the boot off, but I forgot to press record on the camera, so you guys didn't see me taking off the clip or the boot, so my apologies. I'm so upset right now. I finished it, I got all happy and everything, just to realise I forgot to put the boot back on. Oh, I'm dying inside. Okay, there we go. I got the boot back on and all of this back together again. So now I'm going to put the wheel back on, lower the car back down to the floor and check and see if she's working how she should be. I did also purchase some new lug nuts because I needed them. Since I got this car, it hasn't moved from that spot that you see it in right now. I finished doing the wheel so the car can turn now. The front right wheel is flat because I think it's like popped, like it's burst, got a puncture in it. But I'm gonna try and drive the car for the first time. Not on the road, just up and down the drive. And just see if it works now. So if it does, I'll be very happy. This will be a big step for the build. Seeing that the car will actually be movable now, hopefully. So enough rambling, I'm gonna try drive it. As you've just seen, the car is now driving. I've moved it from over here where she's been sitting the whole time back to over here where you guys are probably used to my videos being filmed on the Polo. I still got the Polo, by the way, for all of you wondering. It's over there, right there, as you can see. She's going nowhere, but it's moved. I'm happy. I'm so happy right now. This is a big achievement for me. Some of you might be like, bro, you just changed the tie rod, calm down. But I'm happy about this. As you can see, the wheel is straight on this side. It moved. I'm happy. I'm still gonna have to take this to get aligned because obviously it's not gonna be perfect like this. So I'm still gonna have to get it aligned and all of that. But the ventures of the tie rod are complete. So that's all done. Now for the rest of the video, I'm going to be sorting out the headlights and other bits and pieces of plastic so I can throw those back on there and get all of that stuff sorted. So I'll move on to that stuff now. Okay, so as you guys know, this car like squeaks when it's running. Like, so like whilst the car's running, it's like making a squeaking noise. That's normally coming from the drive belt. So I bought a new one, but I really didn't want to replace it because it's just effort, it's work. I was like, I don't want to replace it. So I was checking to see if there's a way I can make it stop squealing without having to replace it. And one of these hoses, like one of these, but further down, was actually touching against the belt. So I just unbent it a bit from how it was bent. So now it doesn't touch the belt. And I just tested it and the car doesn't squeal anymore. So that's good. So I would have shown you the process, but I just quickly went under there and just unbent the rubber thing away from the belt, and it runs good now. It doesn't squeal. So I'll show you guys that at a later date when I turn the car back on again. But you might also realize that when the car's on, it makes like a little chattering noise, and that's because this is broken. As you see here, there's a piece that's meant to go here, which is actually right here, and that's broken off of there. So now when this is running, this does that and makes a little annoying rattling noise. So I bought a whole new one of these heat shields, and I'm going to replace the heat shield out now so that it doesn't make that rattling noise anymore. Alright, this has been long overdue, but all the writing on the windscreen, I'm about to get rid of it now. I've heard loads of different ways to get it off. That's using brake cleaner, WD-40, alcohol, all that stuff, nail polish remover. But I've got a kind of WD-40 here and a rag. And I've already tested it on the 3 that was next to the 9 up there in the top left, and it works perfectly. So I'm just going to spray on the WD-40 and start rubbing, and you'll see how quickly this stuff actually goes away. I just used some glass cleaner to clean up the glass because the WD-40 left back like a haze over the glass. So now it's looking nice and clear and visible and clean. So just bear that in mind if you're taking that off. The WD-40 will leave a haze over the windscreen. So just use some glass cleaner and clean it off. Okay, I've thrown a new wheel, well not a new wheel, but I've got a new tyre on the wheel because the last tyre was like popped. Tried to get a new tyre, got a new tyre on there, and thrown it on, driven it back and forwards, and it seems to drive very nice now, and it's perfectly movable. So next I'm just gonna button up all of the little things and get the car 100%. But that is the end of this video, and I'll finish up and button it all up in the next video. So the next video you see, the car will be 100% completely done and back on the road running and driving again. So that's it for this video. I did say I was going to show you something in this video that I found kind of funny about the whole situation, but I thought I might as well save that for the final video, which is the next one. So sorry I've had to make this into 3 different videos. Well, 3, my finger was down there, but 3. But I've just taken a lot longer than I thought I would on this, so that's the reason why. But this will be the last one. But as you can see, the wheel, it's on there, new tyre, new discs, looking nice, new pads, everything's good. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe. Oh, you might see that the bumper is on. That's just on there temporarily. So I know I didn't show myself putting the bumper on, but you might see it on in a few clips because I just put it on there because I have nowhere to store it other than just to put it on the car. But I will take it off and put it back on just for the dramatic purposes of the video in the next episode. And I need to fix it a bit because I did buy the bumper damaged, so I also need to fix the bumper a bit. But that's it for the video. If you liked it, like, subscribe, comment, do all that stuff, and until next time, peace.